How can one be the reincarnation of the other? It's sort of a preposterous claim that a contemporary rap mogul is the same as a dead white poet. But no, what Nicki Minaj and William Blake are doing is this really simple but profoundly radical thing. They're drawing our attention to the body. How are they doing that? They're doing that in really obvious ways. Let's turn to William Blake. We can look here. William Blake himself, or at least I interpret as a representation of William Blake. But this one, dude, y'all. This is John Milton. John Milton is the 15th century English poet who wrote Paradise Lost. Haven't read it yet. I intend to, but that's sort of a big one. Anyway, we know Nicki Minaj, her insistence on the body. These images are rather indecent, but that's the beauty. These artists' awareness of their body does not let up. They keep drawing our attention to what? To the forearms, the shoulders, the breasts, each and every piece. And we pay attention because this hyper-stylization becomes a spectacle. We're entertained, we're enticed, or at least I am. Not only do I appreciate and receive Nicki Minaj and William Blake's bodies, I glorify their indecency. When I read William Blake or when I listen to Nicki Minaj, I feel suspended, like I'm in the air. Like I'm in the air above everything. But at the same time, I feel riveted and engaged throughout my body. What's going on here? My thought is, in the same moment that I become aware of Nicki Minaj's body, William Blake's body, my own body, all of my concepts of the body explode. The concepts being forms, archetypes, these heavy philosophical notions like the body is an object, the woman's body is a hypersexualized object, all these things fall away. And instead my awareness draws outward, or maybe inward. Actually, no, it's like toward the very real rawness and materiality of my body. Wait, okay, materiality, that's a big word. What do I mean? What comes to mind when I say that? Like, actually just watch. It's very squishy. Oh, sort of. My skin's thick and actually hairy. It's sort of, it's cold down here on my toes. It's very round right here and right here. And that's all very serious to my experience, your experience, all of our experience. I think that's just it. I think that's what Nicki Minaj and William Blake are getting at. The body's not separate from experience. But when we turn off this video, we might just go back to our habit of disassociating the body from our experience. But William Blake and Nicki Minaj don't let off so easily. They counteract our complacency here. How? Irony. They both have this cosmic sense of humor. Like, let's look at William Blake. My mother bore me in the southern wild, and I am black, but oh, my soul is white. White as an angel is the English child, but I am black, as if bereaved of light. This is a child's lullaby. How silly and uncomfortable is that? But that's the whole point. William Blake is highlighting how silly the notion of whiteness as an object, as a form of desire, is actually atrocious. It's silly. It has such a profound implication on all of our experience in such a tremendous, horrific burden. Same silly way, Nicki Minaj brings us to this brink, this variable moment when we could just see her body as this hypersexualized thing, or acknowledge it as this body of a real human being. What she does is she blasts us with her pussy ring and all of her get up and go, and I'm like laughing, and in my laughter I'm conscious of Nicki Minaj's a real human being, a hilarious, outrageous, outlandish, brilliant artist, just like
William Blake.
And that's how they're the same. Thanks for listening to me, guys. Maximus, can you tell me what evolutionary game theory is?